Heartbeats, they were racing. Freedom, he was chasing. Spotlights, sirens, rifles firing. But he made it out with a bullet in his back.
5, 4, 3. Hey, how's it going, YouTube friends? It's me, your one furry boy. Never. I hope you're doing good this week. I hope things are starting to get better for you. And if they're not, I hope this video really does cheer you up. I really do try. With that said, yes, you are watching my show, the only show with lemon-scented limes, lest I forget, and the only show with a supernatural, super awesome third eye. I mean, why ask? Why does this joke never get any better? Yes, please stop. I know. But if you did, laugh! Thank you. It's Wednesday again, my friends. I want to thank you all for being my YouTube friends. I know I say this every week, but I don't use a webcam, so you can't see the joy beaming off my face. So I have to. I also want to thank you for clicking that subscribe button and that little bell icon because it's part of the YouTube experience and adding me to your YouTube experience. You know what movie we're reviewing. Let's get into it, shall we? And today's movie is Uncut Gems. It's a rated R film. It is 2 hours and 15 minutes. Dear Lord, could this movie been any longer? It is a crime drama thriller. It came out December of last year on the 25th. I kind of waited on this one because I was really excited to see it. It's from director Benny Safdie and Josh Safdie, which they've done a lot of things, none of which I have seen, and they did the writing on this with Ronald Bronstein. Adam Sandler stars in this with Julie Fox and Idina Menzel, and with a lot of other people, which I don't want to cover a bunch of names, and I know you guys aren't really into that. Let's just say that that's all you really need to know in this movie. Our production companies were A24, Elektra Pictures, IAC Films, Scott Rundin Productions, Psycha Productions, our distributor here in the good old United States of America. God bless America. Land that I love was A24. Our special effects were done by Brainstorm Digital, Mechanism Digital, and Wild Union Post. Some names there. Some of them I remember, some of them I don't. Not really a big special effects movie, if you know what I mean. And now for my thoughts on the film. This is a very long film. There's a lot of exposition here. It is, in that running with The English Patient, which if you haven't seen The English Patient, it's a war romance from 1996. It's a rated R film. I have to compare it to that because it is very long. There's a lot of exposition and stuff that just doesn't go anywhere. I feel like they could have left things out and made it more subtle, if you know what I mean, and gotten more bang for the buck. I wish I knew more about Ben Safdie and Josh Safdie, as they're virtual unknown directors to me, so long and drawn out. And if anything can be taken away from this, gambling is bad, and if you have addiction, please seek help. And nobody really wins in the end. Trust me. This movie goes to a very dark place, and you just feel very uncomfortable. And I liked it, but it had those long, drawn-out nothings that go nowhere, where you feel like nothing's happening, and it's boring. And when movies get boring, that's when you get up, you wander around. And if you were sitting in a movie for 2 hours and 15 minutes of this thing, you kind of want your money back. So I'm glad I kind of waited. I want to see what CinemaSins thinks, just because if they haven't done it yet, they should cover this because it's just, there's so many things that I feel like could be hit on in this movie. I feel like they could fill a good 20-minute section of just, oh, no more. You know what I'm saying? I definitely see this as a TV watch, but it's going to be heavily edited because of the language. I don't see this as a DVD buy. And just for that reason, that I don't think they could give me any more or any less. This film is that long, and it does take that long to get through it. It's a 7.5 on IMDb, and it's a 92% with a 52% audience score. And you can see why. It's a decent movie if you've got a lot of time to kill. Adam Sandler is great. I just never really pictured him as a straight man. And, you've got a lot of good basketball stuff. So if you're into that whole basketball stuff. And they brought Judge Hirsch out, which I love Hirsch. He is a great actor. He is a consummate actor. But for what it is, it just doesn't save me. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I would pass, but, I already paid for it. So, so if you want to pay for it, go for it. But you've been warned. And with that said, if you like what you see in here, make sure you hit that like button. Likes and views are how YouTube works now, and if we could get more of them, I could have more YouTube friends like you. Please help me out here. And you don't have to ask. All comments are 100% guaranteed response. Let's be YouTube friends, shall we? And I do have to ask. I have an Amazon. I have a Patreon. You guys pay for these movies so I can see it. Thank you. Thank you for your donations so far. And thank you for supporting my American dream. And with all that said, for a final time, because it's a bit of a running joke on this channel that I can't stop saying it, if you want to see more of this nonsense, make sure you click that subscribe button and that little bell icon. And I will see you all in the next movie review. Bye! I love them. I love what they've done here. But it just wasn't really working out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's from director Benny and Josh Safdie. I guess they're brothers. If they are related, let me know. Documentaries and shorts and things, and I understand they're great directors. They did the writing on this with Ronald Bronstein, and I'm going to leave my judgment till the end of this. Ronald Bronstein. I'm going to leave my judgment till the end of this. Okay? I feel like I'm going to be very judgmental on this. Idina Menzel. Gosh. I keep... Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go.